This is the bamboo. It is considered to be an invasive species. It is where it is not wanted and it is considered to be ugly. According to the experts, an invasive species is non-native and alien and dangerous to the ecosystem, not welcomed. Introduction of an invasive species is likely to cause economic or environmental harm to human health. Some experts will go even further and advise everyone to not allow or to introduce an invasive species into your world, into your yard. Other experts will also chime in by stating that an invasive species is no respecter of property or borders and will, if allowed to grow, creep into your neighbor's yards and domain. This bamboo would not have been here if someone, before my time, had taken that advice. Unfortunately, human nature being what it is, as people, that attitude has been applied to human beings. Certain groups of people are kept out because they are considered to be an invasive, ugly, alien, unwanted, and, in extreme circumstances, should be eradicated. The word genocide comes to mind. There is a story of a suburb who did not want Hispanics in their neighborhood. So the neighbors got together and signed a gentleman's agreement to keep the Hispanics out. Homes would be sold only through sympathetic real estate agents promising to adhere to the, quote, code, and through word of mouth. Of course, you might recognize that such codes, so to speak, has been applied to different people at different times and in different locations. As a matter of fact, such attitudes towards people have crept into our politics and has become acceptable as part of our political climate. Discussing invasive species such as this bamboo may be accepted in the horticultural world, but when we apply the same principles to people, we are, I think, simply fanning the flames of hate through fear and ignorance. It is really up to the individual to recognize the language, no matter how subtle, words that are being orchestrated for discontent. As individuals, we must think for ourselves and resist the temptation to follow the crowd, and live and act according to our own values and ethics, no matter how unpopular. Of course, as you look at this bamboo, this invasive species, you may have different attitude, and of course you may have different thoughts. You may be entertaining different ways of looking at things. And that is what you ought to do. Think about it.